Hello everyone, in this video I help you remember some points about the radial nerve in a simplified way with the help of a mnemonic. So the mnemonic is the radial nerve itself. So let's see how this will help you to have a better understanding of the radial nerve and the points that you should always remember about the radial nerve. So the very first, the letter, the R stands for the radial nerve reaches axilla posterior to the third part of the axillary artery. As you know, the cords of the brachial plexus are related to the axillary artery. So the radial nerve enters or reaches the axilla posterior to the third part of axillary artery. Next, the word A stands for it arises from the posterior cord. It's very important point, and you should always remember that the radial nerve arises from the posterior cord. The alphabet D stands for the radial nerve divides into two deep and the superficial terminal branches. When the radial nerve reaches the lower part of the arm, that's in the later part of the cubital fossa, it divides into two branches, that's a deep and the superficial terminal branch. And what about the word I or the alphabet I? The alphabet I stands for the injury to the radial nerve causes wrist drop and Saturday night palsy. These two are one of the important clinical aspects related to the radial nerve. The alphabet A stands for it arises from all the roots. It means all the roots of brachial plexus, they are starting from the C5, including C6, C7, C8 and ending at the T1. And it's also a very important point, the next one, L stands for it's the largest nerve of the brachial plexus. Brachial plexus gives rise to a number of branches and it's one of the largest nerve of the brachial plexus. Now let's discuss about the nerve. So N stands for this nerve, that's the radial nerve, is related to the two arteries. One is the profunda brachii artery and second one is the radial artery. So the two arteries related to the radial nerve are the profunda brachii and the radial artery itself. Now we have the word or the alphabet E. So E stands for the nerve enters the arm at the lower border of the teres major. So it is the content of the lower triangular space. So when it exits the lower triangular space, it merges or enters the arm at the lower border of the teres major. Now the alphabet R. R stands for reaching the lateral part of the cubital fossa. It divides into two terminal branches that we already discussed. That's the deep terminal branch and the superficial terminal branch. So these two branches arise from the lateral part of the cubital fossa near the lateral epicondyle of the humerus. Now various joints are supplied by this nerve. That's the distal radial nerve. RU stands for radial nerve. We have the wrist joint and the carpal joints that are supplied by the radial nerve. Now the E stands for the nerve ends by passing through the anatomical nerve box and giving cutaneous branches that supplies the dorsum of the hand. So this was just a trick to remember the different points or facts about the radial nerve. If you like the video, please hit the like button and do subscribe and share our channel. Thanks for watching.